Hey everybody, Andy Miller here. Time to get back to the list with number 9. I do have to say, I apologize for the delay. It's been a pretty hectic week, but now we can get back with number 9 on the top 14 extinct Disney attractions with Snow White's Scary Adventures. It's funny because the original dark ride actually went through two different versions. The one aptly named Snow White's Scary Adventures was actually pretty scary, because you never initially see Snow White, and you only see the dwarves one time. Mostly it takes place in the witch's castle. You're in the dungeon, I think, you see the witch offering you the apple, and then you go through the forest, you find the cottage, and then at the end you see the two vultures even. Disney thought this was a little too extreme. It opened in 1971, and 1994 they revamped it to Snow White's Adventures. And here it was a little lighter. You know, you could see Snow White in her maiden gowns. And as you went through, you see the witch turn into, you see the queen, rather, turn into the witch with an interesting effect. You can see the queen in the mirror, and then she turns around. It's actually the witch. So you follow her through the forest, and you see the dwarves yodeling, the yodeling song and everything. And you actually see the diamond mine. This is actually the first time you see a ride version of the diamond mine before it changed into that new ride we'll talk about pretty soon. And you can actually see the dwarves going up the hill trying to fight her, and the witch is like about to drop the boulder on top of them, and she falls back. Kind of like just a folding effect. And this was actually a pretty fun one. It wasn't as fun as Mr. Toad's Wild Ride or Peter Pan's Flight, but it was a nice little dark ride with some nice imagery, and it was nice to see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs again. Unfortunately, it closed down in 2012 to make way for a new ride, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Ride. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have been on it, and I gotta say, it's a pretty fun ride. It's got a very interactive line, and it's really cool with the ride vehicles sway like this. And another fun trivia fact, they actually reused some of the animatronics that were used on the original Snow White Dark Ride. In the house, where you can see the dwarves yodeling in the cottage at the end, and the witch knocking at the door, those were actually reused from the previous ride, which I thought was pretty cool, and a nice tribute to the old ride. What do you guys think? Have you ridden the original Snow White's Adventure, or Snow White's Scary Adventure, I may ask? What'd you think of it? Do you like it? Do you prefer this to the new Seven Dwarfs Mine Ride? Do you like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Ride? Do you not? Leave it in the comments below, and I definitely assure you, we'll keep the list going with number 8 tomorrow.